First cell salt in this group is Calimuriaticum. Key attributes of cell salt Calimuriaticum are acne, constipation, deafness, diarrhea, eye disorders, hemorrhoids, piles, jaundice, joints stiff, oral ulcers, apathy in mouth, otitis media, sinusitis, vaccination effects, warts. Indications. Calimuriaticum has marked action in treating otitis media. It helps in chronic catarrhal conditions of the middle ear with snapping and noises in the ear. There is deafness from swelling of external ear and throat troubles. There is great effusion about the auricle. It also helps in glandular swellings and in infectious diseases of children. Glands about the ear are swollen. Calimuriaticum also helps in deafness due to blow. It also helps in nasal catarrh with phlegm which is white and thick. Pharynx with adherent crusts. Calimuriaticum also helps in follicular tonsillitis and sinusitis. Tonsils are enlarged, inflamed, making breathing difficult. Calimuriaticum also helps in eye disorders with discharge of white mucus from eyes or yellow, greenish matter and yellow purulent scabs. It also helps in superficial flat ulcer of the eye and in corneal opacities. Calimuriaticum is also a chief remedy for oral ulcers. Apathy with white ulcers in the mouth. Swollen glands about jaw and neck. There is grayish-white coating on the tongue. Tongue either dry or slimy. Calimuriaticum also helps in indigestion caused due to rich fatty food. Indigestion with vomiting of white opaque mucus, water gathers in mouth. Pain in stomach with constipation. Constipation with light-colored stools due to sluggish action of liver or as a consequence of jaundice. It also helps in diarrhea after fatty food and in typhoid fever with pale, yellow, white or slimy stools. Calimuriaticum is also useful in bleeding hemorrhoids, blood dark and thick, fibrinous and clotted. Calimuriaticum is also suitable remedy for stiff joints. Rheumatic pains felt only during motion or increased by motion. Pains worse in night, from warmth of bed. Lightning-like pains from small of back to feet. Must get out of bed and sit up. Exudations and swelling around the joints. Also stiffness of wrist while writing. Calimuriaticum is also indicated in acne, abscess, boils, carbuncles and warts. There are vesicular eruptions containing thick white contents, dry flour-like scales on the skin, ulcers with whitish, flour-like coating or fibrinous white discharge. Also skin conditions caused due to bad effects of vaccination. Second cell salt is Cali Phosphoricum. Key attributes of cell salt Cali Phosphoricum are alopecia, amenorrhea, anemia, asthma, bedwetting, brain fag, depression, dysentery, feet fidgety, insomnia, menstrual headaches, nervous dyspepsia, sciatica, urticaria. Indications. Cali Phosphoricum is a suitable remedy for many mental disorders like depression, loss of memory, weak memory, brain fag, etc. The patient is very nervous, depressed and general irritability. There is great despondency about business and loss of memory. Indisposition to meet people. The patient is shy with no inclination to converse. Want of energy, slightest labor seems heavy task. Also brain fag from overwork, anxiety and nervousness. Gloomy and always looks at the dark side of everything. There is extreme lassitude and depression. There are hallucinations and illusions of senses. Also helps in anemic conditions. Cali Phosphoricum also helps in headache of students and those worn out by fatigue. Occipital headache and head feels tired and dull. Headache is relieved by gentle motion. Cali Phosphoricum is also useful in menstrual headaches and also in amenorrhea with depression, lassitude and nervous debility. Cali Phosphoricum is also useful in nervous dyspepsia. There is nervous gone sensation in the pit of the stomach. There is vomiting of sour, bitter food and of blood. Empty gone sensation relieved by eating. There is indigestion with nervous depression. It also helps in dysentery when stool consists of pure blood and the patient becomes delirious. Rectum burns and feels sore. Cali Phosphoricum is also indicated in fidgety of feet. There is rheumatic lameness with stiffness after rest and becoming better by gentle motion, worse by exertion and fatigue. Also helps in sciatica. Cali Phosphoricum also helps in bedwetting. There is incontinence of urine from nervous debility. It also helps in insomnia or sleeplessness after worry or excitement from nervous causes. Also walking in sleep in children. Cali Phosphoricum is also useful in asthma from least food, short breath on going upstairs, chest very sore. Cali Phosphoricum also helps in urticaria and alopecia. Lastly, we have Cali Sulfuricum. Key attributes of cell salt. Cali Sulfuricum or asthma, dandruff, eczema, nettle rash, polyps, psoriasis, rheumatism, sinusitis. Indications. Cali Sulfuricum has marked action on skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, nettle rash and polyps. There are burning, itching, papular eruptions. Skin is dry, hot, and burning. Itchy eruptions in nettle rash in children. Cali Sulfuricum also helps in seborrhea, or dandruff and ringworm of scalp or beard with abundant scales. Sores on skin with thick, profuse, yellow watery secretion. Cali Sulfuricum is also indicated in rheumatism. There are rheumatic pains in the back, nape of neck or in the limbs. Pains periodically worse in the evening or in a warm room and better in cool atmosphere. Pains are of shifting and wandering nature. Cali Sulfuricum also helps in asthma and sinusitis. Colds with yellow, slimy expectoration. Nose is obstructed. Loss of smell. There is mouth breathing and snoring. There is bronchial asthma with yellow expectoration. Cough worse in evening and in hot atmosphere. Rattling of mucus in the chest.